Hello, welcome to the podcast. At the very end, you'll see me with a bit of revelation at the very end. Hope you enjoy the podcast. Goodbye for now. Hello, I'm Steve Monkey Mason and welcome to the audio podcast for It's Mind Ripper. I was about to say it's a Hills of Eyes free, but here we go. Dun dun dun. Tune that down. Right, okay, so this is a throwaway podcast. I do like this movie. It has been a review random actually. This is the 88 release on Blu-ray. I've got a lot of stuff to do at the moment, so I'm trying to multitask. Second podcast of the day, I did an Outpost production. This was originally called The Outpost. I did Ski Patrol this morning, and I listened to Crash My Car in the Snow, trying to help out my gran, but you know, so nothing's good enough. Right, Lance Henriksen, could have met him last year. He was aimed for HorrorCon. This is probably somewhere I would have got signed. This is all filmed in Bulgaria, so I've got a little soft spot for Bulgarian movies. Very early on Bulgarian movie as well. As I say, this is a development. This goes in a lot of developments. This is Jonathan Craven. Now Wes Craven presents, and obviously just using his name because Wes Craven, obviously known for some marvellous films. Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, Hills of Eyes, Last House on the Left. And this is essentially Hills of Eyes 3. But again, the script was all over the place. I remember seeing this back in the day in the video shop era because I thought it was Kevin Bacon. The guy who's called Thor, it literally looks like Kevin Bacon. He's got the Kevin Bacon eyes, got the Kevin Bacon frown, and I remember seeing it then. So I seen this really early on. Had it on DVD for a long time and straight to buy it when it came out via Blu-ray. As I say, I've had a soft spot for it. It's a lovely interview with Jonathan Craven. It's 41 minutes long, but there's no... it's called Stories from the Outpost. There's no audio commentary, but it's a really interesting thing because he's talking about O.J. Simpson was involved, and it's like people are in this, and then they shifted this over to Bulgaria, and it's all shot in like a studio, and Bulgaria at the time was in the World Cup, and it's a very interesting documentary. Lance Henriksen, obviously famous for a lot of things. This guy here as well, he was just in Jurassic Park 3. I've seen recently. She's in Twin Peaks. Someone's just messaging me. Sorry to that. Film is mainly famous for Giovanni Ribisi debut. Giovanni Ribisi's been in a lot of great movies. A great actor. Things like Suburbia at this time. Popped up in Friends as a cameo. Then became a major player. Some great film called Boiler Room. But yeah, this is all like just messing with making a creature feature. Sorry. But yeah, all in Bulgaria. I think it's in a mine, isn't it? Yeah, I've worked in Bulgaria and I've worked on film locations in Bulgaria, and it's they've got it down now. It is a little bit rough around the edges. Everyone knows everyone, so you've got to be careful who not to piss off. There's some amazing people over there, just like as human beings as well. I've seen some strange things in Bulgaria, that's for sure. We travelled quite a long places. The only film I've really watched and really like baffled my head is Shepherd with Van Damme. That's filmed in Bulgaria, and that's meant to be Mexico, and it's the same locations we used to double for Middlesbrough in the UK. So again, once you're in here, you're pretty much in here. There's a few bits and bobs, but again, it's that whole like happens in the desert. What stays in the desert happens in the desert. So Jonathan Craven is Wes Craven's. It's a very good interview with Jonathan Craven because he's a very talented person. He's a writer, you know what I mean. He didn't want to work with his father. He did want to work with his father. You know, again, he gets stuck in the middle, especially getting stuff done on a budget, getting it done on time. You know what I mean? Because you got to turn it around. You start investing money. You need a product turned out. So 6 months later. But as I say, I just remember this being a big video release. Again, at the era where, again, they capitalised on the Bulgarian, like the money and stuff like that. Lance Henriksen, he's worked and worked and worked. He can, I think, deliver amazing dialogue. Say this guy I've just recently seen in Jurassic Park 3. He's been in a lot of movies. Definitely been in the X-Files. Got to have been. Again, just creeping around. But again, a lot of people did. It almost looks like Wes Craven on the left, but it's not. Thor's about to wake up, blinking his eyes. It's almost like Blanca you know, Blanca's story. Human being stabbed with something like Bison. Get him awake. So I've seen her in a few things. What did I see her in recently? Oh, the guy is a sex pest. Jesus Christ, the guy, the sex pest, I've seen him in something as well. I think the guy who's the sex pest is in The Rock. Or he's Johnny Crowder. Cousin Johnny. So yeah, I am literally multitasking at the minute. Oh, he's got the ear twitch going on. Get your head and shoulders on. Hang on, camera off, camera on. Got some footage just getting transferred here. Trying to clear up some space. Computer graphics. Zooming around the table. Ooh, it's a rusty little knife. I'm sure the guy's called 4. And Jonathan talks about he talks about O.J. Simpson, and yeah, Jonathan Craven. It's a really, really funny story actually, because he's on about like the infamous. I don't think that is Johnny Crowder. It's definitely the guy from The Rock, but he's on about the guy and he's on about like waiting and producing or whatever, and he was fearing for his life, thinking that O.J. Simpson was going to turn up at his office when he was on the run. I found that really, it goes into a lot more detail, but I find that really, really funny. There's a lot more people in here than I remember. Get them cornflakes down here. As I say, I am literally backing loads of stuff up, transferring stuff, creating space. He definitely looks like Johnny Crowder. I mean, look at that. It's just a scene of the movie we've just seen. Proper res down. Oh, and there goes the finger. It'll not be far off before we're doing stuff like that. Headsets, jacking in, interaction, smell-o-vision, wired to your brain, Johnny Mnemonic style. I haven't seen for fucking ages. But yeah. Gentech. But I remember when it just goes dry, it's isolation. It's almost like The Thing, you know what I mean? How you bounce people off all that time and stuff. So there will be a lot of click, click, clackety clack, click, click, clackety clacks. Yep. But again, been very productive. This morning it was a choice between Ski Patrol and Mind Ripper, and I've got around to doing both. Totally looks like Wes Craven, but it's not. Yeah, just it's almost the same fucking photos. Let's do a file at a time here. Angry Man Will Die. Slickback style. Steven Seagal, kind of hear that. Really been bugging Carl actually when it comes to podcasts to do Hard Target, get them cornflakes in shot. See, like in Bulgaria, like important stuff as well, because it's like a middle of the road country. I remember the double decker buses we had in the tournament. We had 2 of them, and we had to get them driven over. And then again, what you do is you sell them on. You know what I mean? But still, 2 people's job with it, drive 2 double decker buses over from England to Bulgaria. See, I'm just having to do all these files really small. There you go, it's Giovanni Ribisi. Gotten some metal on. I've always liked him, I think he's a great actor. Let's see, he's fucking great in Boiler Room. Oh yeah, got the Sex Pesting couple. I think they all survive. I would have thought he would have got killed. Lance Henriksen. Never look young, that guy. Sorry, there's a few little tippy taps there. So I'm just trying to get rid of all this content shifted. God, Lance Henriksen, Sex Fest. Shit, the bed, is she in Twin Peaks? She looks like she's in Twin Peaks. Sitting there burning stuff. Like a firebug. The old chestnut, father and son problems. He's great at delivering dialogue. I mean, he's obviously great in Aliens, but like, sorry, I just pressed the wrong button completely. Trying to sort all this fucking footage out, man. Got the guitar in the corner. Proper like prison style bed. I had problems sleeping in Bulgaria, like every hotel. I remember we went to Rusa, which is like, I think it was a 4.5 hour drive. And like, it was very cool actually, because I was actually, there's a couple of the writers in my minivan, as well as Rachel Grant, and obviously she's been in stuff like James Bond and stuff. So they were all pretty cool and that. And I remember getting to Rusa, and there was this massive skyscraper and just almost abandoned. And like, we had like floors and floors and floors to ourselves. And honestly, my hotel room, right, was the size, half the size of a football field. That's probably not an over-exaggeration. But like, it was just fucking massive. And it's bugged us for years why I can't find any actual video footage. It was probably like one of those things where, oh yeah, I'll do it later on. And just never got around to doing it. But it was fucking huge. Plus, the night we went out, we all went out and got absolutely fucking hammered, like. Oh, sorry. So again, this meant to happen in Nevada. Hills of Eyes. I remember seeing the remake of Hills of Eyes and thinking the rape scene was absolutely uncalled for, like, but again, that's kind of like the kind of horror some films go for, but obviously sequels have been disastrous and stuff like that, so again, that's why I got canned. Mindsucker. What other names for this? Or The Outpost. I read a script by Neil Marshall years ago for The Outpost, and it was a zombie film set on an oil rig. Really good. Never got made. The pain of scripting and stuff, man. I'll say I'm really trying to power through all this video footage. Just pressed phone. Oh, there's a lot of video footage on that. So yeah, he's not very happy that he's not going to help him out. Again, it's to lure him back in. Fine, isn't the project. Plus, Lance Henriksen can fly, so he just drops down. Sees his ex-girlfriend, happy to help out, and he's gone. Again, there's for there, digital stuff. Yeah, that guy was definitely in The Rock. Again, it looks great on Blu-ray. Again, I'm not sure about the front cover. I've seen quite a few different front covers. The original Kevin Bacon there, but not Kevin Bacon holding the brain. I remember the VHS. I've got it on DVD, knocking around. It's like a screaming up to the sky, and then Lance Henriksen running for like cover. So, but you see other films done around this time, like Legion, with Thelma and stuff in there, when they just clearly rent like an abandoned warehouse and just make it happen. You know what I mean? And again, there's appeal for horror, but it just gotta be. Yeah, people are always going to want to make movies, and people are always going to watch movies. And you've got to give movies like this a chance. Like, I mean, I'll watch fucking anything, and again, I watched anything at that time, and here's me talking about it. Maybe it's fucking 30, well, not 30 years later, but a good 20 years later from being able to get it in a video shop. Guys are fucking batting the fuck out of them, like, Jesus. Bless him, he's dead. They've killed him. Pretty harsh, like. He's a proper weirdo. I don't like him, creeps us out. I like it how they went for all the matching suits except for the bright yellow wellies. There you go, background, you know, like what's going on in the background, what's going there, sucking all the adrenaline up. The Relic's the same kind of thing, you know, the Relic, again, the Relic's a little bit of a clone of this. Fucking crazy ass fucking monster going around, wanting your fucking brain. At least you can see what's going on in this. See, 88 Films would probably do a good justice of the Relic, but like, again, if you check out the podcast, one of the problems I have with the podcast, I couldn't fucking see anything. That was really hard podcast to get by, mind. Actually getting along alright with this. Oh, did the magic trick, he's just disappeared. I think 2 out of 4 get wiped out here. I'll try and pay attention. Obviously it's film rated, I mean the bit where his fucking tongue comes out, he's just like, I think it's quite haunting as well when he starts creeping around upside down and stuff. I'm behind you. Did it. Love the red. The red's just really creepy. Hello! Pops up, ah, hiya, I'm behind you. Just like scared. It's quite a startling image of the guy. I'm sure he's called 4. He's just fucking full Nelson the fuck out that guy and chucked him across the table. Bless him. Guy has been fucked up. There you go, they're all about like fucking ripping him up there and that. It's just like, come on, that's not very nice. Oh yeah, he's got killed. Like Jurassic Park all over again. It's what they wanted to really do with Jurassic Park when that raptor gets him. It's true. There you go. Then there was 2 down. The monster's loose. Room sealed. I've got all key cards. A terror and a terror and something like. God, imagine if you fell down. And them stairs, like, you know, them stairs are in for life. There's no changing them when you fucking decorations. You're just fucking in for it there. Fucking mental Giovanni in this. It's like he's fucking stoned but not stoned. Fuck me, man. I just keep finding like bridges of files into files. I'm like, for fuck's sake, man. I thought this would be quick and easy. Literally random as fuck these. At least I'm sorting it. It's done and it's. Danger, danger. There you go, fucking kick off time. getting somewhere. Where's my random one gone? My new random file. Sorry, I'm ranting away. The film is playing. Everyone's, oh, fucking hell, you know, you've paying a fucking attention. I'll be like, hey man, calm the fuck down, man. Why is he only got shorts on? Again, just even looking at the background and all that, you can kind of see this, like, epic amounts of black paint's being used on that, like. Right, I must remember to sort a file called random out. Fucking read an argument, can man. How dare you? That would be me, like, just get us the fuck out of here. Again, still got his headphones on. I remember seeing a film called Suburbia with Giovanni Ribisi, and I thought it was really, like grounded and told the story and all that. And then I remember watching it with my friends, and they were like, "This is shit." And like, again, like a lot of people like the era of Con Air and stuff like that. But I just always remember him saying he randomly runs up, thinking he's chucked a condom in Phoebe's suitcase, and like one of the early seasons, and he was gone for ages. And then it turned out he was just apparently Phoebe's fucking brother, Frank, innit? He just totally gets it, like. I mean, that's a risk though, you know what I mean? You like, get cast in your first big movie and you've got to go all the way to Bulgaria. Again, it was just done cheap. That. Seen Jaws. Get a stick with it. Because one's fucking dropped his mind. You will do as I say. Fucking hell, 2005, 6 years ago, man. I must come back one day to a fucking file called random photos and just sort it out. I believe this is on this random hard drive. As I say, I do apologise if any diehard fans are out there on this. As I say, this is podcast thrown away, me chatting away, you know what I mean? It's kind of just creating content. As I say, I love this movie. And I think, like, you know, it's great that Arrow has redone it, you know what I mean? So, just at the moment, I am... It's an awkward one, like. It happens to land down there. Get out that plane. See, some of these I've already fucking got. There's a bit of a imagine that though, your dad's pretty cool, you fly an airplane and all that. I wouldn't dare. It's too much to take into account. I suppose it's that easy when you can, but nah, I'm not interested. Boom. Right, I've got a 4.6 gigabyte file. I can pay a bit more attention. Again, I do apologise to diehard horror fans. Again, as they creep around with sticks. They almost look like Ghostbusters, don't they? They're all got the Sony phones on. They've all got the little sensors going. She's got the torch. Brain rape. I read the inside story on this as well. Let's say Tales from the Outpost. It's fucking head bashed in. The late great Wes Cravenstein planned to produce the third classic The Hills Have Eyes franchise to let his son Jordan take the screenwriting reins, but on the last title change goes Mind Ripper instead of The Hills Had Eyes 3, starring the legendary Lance Henriksen. So again the change from the Outpost of mindset and all that, but again weren't they all crazy fucking inbred hillbillies and stuff like that? So it would be a great curveball. Oh shit, one of them fell off the cliff, and this team found them, and this was also going along, but they've been nursing them. You hear that dum dum dum? Sorry. Creeping around. He's just there, isn't he? Or is he above them and stuff? Oh, look at that man. Rat's eating an eyeball. Peekaboo. I'm going to eat you. Bulgaria was fucking hot, mind. The first couple of days of set, just getting used to the set and the climate. Because literally I flew in, and the next day I was up for set call, and I don't know. It wasn't much time difference, but just the whole adrenaline rush you get there, and I think I got there the first night, and I think the first night I was sitting there with Craig Conway on the bar. I had a beer, got to know a few people, and was just right, I'm crashing really, and so I got up the next morning and just the heat, man, the fucking heat. Master Jaws there. Well, there you go. Not like a button. Ring ring. Hello. Danger. I think Lance Henriksen after this would go on to be a Millennium, wasn't he? He's definitely working man actor, but again he's one of these actors who goes up, turns up in a role. Again he warrants a name, but obviously to come to HorrorCon, I would have met him. Again it's one of those things where you budget for stuff like that, but he's been in quite a lot. Fucking shit, he's a proper stoner. He'll have no problem getting fucking weed in Bulgaria, that's for sure, mate. That's your driver. Be a man. Fucking hell. Father and son having a bit of ish. Keeping on going. I thought it was them having sex, but it's Mr. Four. I'm sure he's called Four. Oh, we'll have a look at IMDb in a bit. Oh, he coughs up a fucking lung here. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, what is that, man? Ugh. He's like poop backwards. He's just pulling out his fucking hair. It's pretty gruesome, like. Ugh. Grimness. I love it how she's let us out for a little bit of an explore. Yeah, I'm always horny. He's a proper sex pest. Oh, he's sex pest now. Both look all quite familiar. I see that, like he's fucking proper ship's hair. Sideboard, Stephen. Well done. Well done. Now you might hear a bit of audio change here. Sorry. There you go. Still had the dead cat on from the side, sorry. He hasn't much to act there, has he? Like, just act like a fucking little sponce. While these play Ghostbusters inside. Ghostbusters and aliens. It's up there, get him. Hand comes flying down. Yeah, turn him, stab him. There you go. Tricked you. It's pretty brutal, but he's still there, isn't he? He's still creeping behind. Oh yeah, it's because I find this quite eerie. Running around, I don't find it that as eerie as though if you've seen a film called Hostage, when the kids, like, I think it's what's he called, man? Oh, again, that is quite scary. But it's Ben Foster. He's running around the fucking vents as well. That's fucking scary as well. Don't go in there. What are we doing? Shut up. He locks him in, doesn't he? There was one psychopath. There was the Blair. Bum bum bum. Well, I think I'm waiting to hit IMDb. Oh, there he goes. He's went up the tree. Not dead yet. He gets his face raped in a minute, like so. Right, let's have a look. Mind Ripper. IMDb rocks a different cover altogether. The guy screaming at the top, and then an assault at the cast looking up at him. Giovanni just looking big. It's actually called The Outpost on IMDb now, which is interesting to find out. So it's from 1995 to 2018. It's on for 1 hour 48 minutes. I'm sure I've told Britt I was only going to be gone an hour and a half. Only 4 stars. So John Dihai is famous for, he's in Stargate, Time to Live, Jurassic Park 3, I Want You, Castle Rock, Working Man, he's been on fucking loads. Claire Stansfield. Oh yeah, she was the baddie in Drop Zone, wasn't she? So yeah, I would have got there eventually. She's been in the X-Files and Twin Peaks. She's in a film called Sweepers, which is pretty good. Right, Natasha Glenson Wagner, Lost Highway, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Urban Legends, High Fidelity. That's probably where I recognise her from. Yeah, it will be. I've watched High Fidelity far too many times. Vampires. High Fidelity. It's got to be High Fidelity. I recognise her from. Gregory Spornetta, The Rock. He's in Twister as well. Giovanni Ribisi. Oh, so the guy's called Dan Boom. He was 4. So he was in that film Where the Day Takes You as well as stunts. So yeah, I mean, he's been in some Lady in Waiting, questionable stuff. David Agapika, what? Point Break, it's not what I've seen him in. Call of the Wild. He's been in a lot of him. He's been in fucking loads. High Crimes. Friends. Seems to be done well. Loose Ends Come Back to Haunt You. Okay, yeah, again, the film, he's twitching his hand at the end, isn't he? I'm still alive. Right, let's have a look at the trivia. Lance Henriksen is embarrassed by his involvement of the film, so I better not take this for Lance Henriksen to sign. Again, if you go to meet somebody, there's one thing going to a convention meeting somebody, there's another thing working with them and going, right, you wait till get to know them, and then there you go, oh yeah, I've had this all this time. It's more flattering when you do that, but originally written as a second sequel to Hills Have Eyes, but changed after filming began, however, is considered an unofficial sequel amongst fans to the film series. Giovanni's first film was shot in Bulgaria in the aftermath of the previous government's collapse. I tell you what, you're on about stuff like that, I remember fucking going to work one day in Bulgaria and half the road missing. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? It was fine yesterday. Oh yeah, it happens. Tagline for the movie is, the government created him, now they must destroy him. Goofs. Before Rob leaves Joanna with a shotgun, he ranks his pistol and declocks his hammer, which should leave a round in the chamber, which scary enough is happening right about now. Just good malarkey. But again, not much love for it on IMDb. Lance Henriksen hates it. So again, Lance Henriksen, Near Dark, Aliens. Just stay away from me, Bishop. Big ass shotgun. Oh yeah, the barrel on the edge. They get out, it's booby trapped. Utilising location and scripts is something I've always got into. Sometimes you just make stuff work for what's available. Yeah, this scene might have well not been in there, but at the end of the day, if you go, oh, we'll film up there, and you just like maximum potential, get your money's worth out of shit. Oh yeah, here comes the barrel. Like, barrel run! Did you not watch Donkey Kong or play Donkey Kong as a kid? Again, just another way to trap them in. Just flying out there. Eesh, toxic waste. Not gonna shut that door. Nah. Again, they just wander around. I really want to watch High Fidelity now. I fucking love that film. Giovanni's just fucking laughing. Got a dialogue here. He looks fucked there, like, doesn't he? Oh, that's not as big as I thought that file's let it go. There you go. Can't reach anyone here. Probably a nerdy thing. Again, like, he's wearing shorts, he's a technical expert. This is the bit they've just been talking about IMDb. This should be one in the chamber now. A bit of a love interest there. Pretty big maze though. Jonathan Craven talks about them being like, the Bulgarians being like wild people when you went out and stuff like that. Big kiss. I had some great time. I was there for ages, like, literally. What's the pine up to? The vents. Beware of the vents. And then I'm about to see him get mine ripped here. Just fucking suck his brain out. Big guy, like. He starts pulling out his fucking hair. So they do that bit where he jumps up at the start, like, wah, and screams. You're like, what the fuck? Again, it's kind of like, you know, I've got him in. He's fucking ripped. You know what I mean? But like, if there were like, you know, back in that time where you want to do stuff like, if they had the actor and the character from one of them, and you know, like, even get it going, it doesn't even have to be one of the main actors, or they just tied it up to someone goes off the cliff and that's the guy who's that, you know, and that's the guy who goes off to kill him, and then like they've injected him. I mean, look at them eyes, man. And there you go, the fucking dick coming out of his tongue. I mean, that literally looked like a penis there, and then it's got an extra little spike. I mean, if that's not going to give you nightmares when you're fucking having a wee. I'll tell you a little funny story about that, where he's just been fucking oiled in the face. And there you go. It's about to get absolutely... I mean, it's really, like, visually striking, that. Like, what's up with this? Because he's about to get mind sucked. I remember, I go up and down in weight a lot, right? And I had an operation, what, 15 years ago, for sakes now. Pretty, like, you know, guts are, like, sometimes are up and down. And, like, sometimes I just balloon in weight, and when I get quite a bit of weight on us downstairs, I always suffer from like really bad like dry patches of it on dry and stuff like that. And like been keeping on top of it over the last couple of years, mainly when I get out of the shower and stuff. And anyway, like this one day I just went about my business and thought, no, I'll try that, you know, because again I'm living with Brit and stuff like that, and you go to the toilet and there's stuff available. You can laugh when we go with this. Anyway, I went to work and I went to the toilet and I just nearly passed out. I looked down and my dick was just, it wasn't just white, it looked like I had no blood in my dick, and I nearly just passed out of sheer shock till I realised that morning I'd put talcum powder downstairs and just totally forgot about it because it's not something I'd done. And yeah, I had this proper like, oh god. For a minute I thought I was about to pass out. So yeah, there's a good story for you. He's about to get, there you go, wham, right in the eye. Fucking brutal. Again, borrowing from Aliens. Lance Henriksen's probably walking around going, oh god, the off. Again, You know what I mean? There's elements of Aliens, and then Lance Henriksen's walking around and going, yeah, someone was definitely a fan of Aliens. We're going to get up that shaft. It's like Deep Blue Sea now. The water's going to come in. Doesn't he come running down the stairs the wrong way? And it's quite scary. Yeah, it does. I think he does anyway. He's got his fucking shorts on. I know his hands come out. That all fucking like screech and scream. Give me your shoe! I want your shoe! Everyone else has yellow boots but you. Like, there you go. Oh, it's the worst bit of the movie! Oh, I did it! Oh, every time! Kicking the fucking vent after his shoes gone and fucking the toenail again. You will not beat that with CGI. That did physically fucking get you. Fuck! Oh! Stuff like that, man. Oh. So ludicrous as the shoe stealing was, that was just class. What's going on? Let me know. Put that computer on, fuck me. I was going to do this. I watched the commentary, the interview the other day, and then I was going to do it then. Again, I'm doing like 2 days on, 2 days off for the guys, and then any kind of downtime that I'm doing at the moment, I'm trying to, back some stuff up, take advantage of it, I think I'm creeping out, doesn't he? Sliding, door opens. Yeah. Again. Peeking. So yeah. And creeps around. Again, just remember back in the day, looking like Kevin Bacon. But he's got Brad Pitt elements, like. There you go. It's called Four, and he's just ripped off the fucking thing as a shield. He's just like unstoppable. Slow motion. That's just really bad. She's screaming no. Rah! Oof. Head pound. Head bound. And there goes up the nose. She's been mind raped. Yeah. Observation room. What were you up to, Dad? I'm not telling you. Doesn't look as bad as it does. One of them old chestnuts. Why did Mum leave you? Take your headphones off, I want to talk to you. Again, they've had no interaction with this, they've just been fucking wandering around. He starts pulling his fucking hair out here, that starts coming out. I mean, ugh. Yeah, this is a bit, it echoes down the thing and he starts running around up and down the stairs and stuff. It's quite scary, imagery wise, like, as a visual. Oh my god. And YouTube's playing on in the background. Me Prayer of the Roller Boys 88 films just flashed up and I'm actually holding Mind Ripper. I feel a bit scary. fucking contacts, man. Yeah, he's definitely got a Brad Pitt appeal, though. This is the bit where he gets creeping down the stairs the wrong way. There you go. That's just visually. That would take some strength for his like line. It takes some strength either way if it's flipped or whatever. That's just visually scary. The boyfriend's got to die, like. He's a sex pest. That wipes out that. Wipe that out. What is all this shit, man? Lay it thick, lay it down. What is that big of that file? Like it's 16 fucking editor? Cancelling that for now, as the sex pest tries to have more sex. Sexy. Delete some more footage. God. There you go. You're about to encounter the creature. He's coming to get you. Sitting there, not paying a fucking attention to what's going on, mister. Fuck off. 45 gig. Scott Michael Cavigan. Me. Right, I think that'll do us for now. So, there you go. Finally, there's somebody else here. Dim Dan. Yeah, this film's pretty much running down to its near end. Podcast about the future is running away now. You know, she's worried. Shit's going down. She's about to have another cigarette. There you go. Straight down the fucking laundry chute or whatever you want to call it. Oh. This tape's running out. It's very weirdly cranked, the footage of that. Hello. Land Erickson shitting his pants. Granona. How to be grown. Oh yeah, man. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Yeah. So we're going in the last quarter. Oh, look at that, mate. I mean, look at that. Some guy's head completely smashed up. Like, Lance Henriksen knows it's on now. Oh, popcorn. pop and crackle. Something about microwave popcorn just makes me feel dirty. No good can come of it. Well, there he is, creeping through the air then. Henriksen on the move. Again, though, he creeps down the background, doesn't he, very subtly in this scene, and it's like, there you go. Again, it's very... Again, the red lights, it works. Still rocking his long hair, like. Boo! Look at that one, just turning around the guy doing his ravishing Rick Rude impression. What's happening? Got lassoed. Oh, been stabbed in the back. Run! There you go, invincible. Stabbed in the middle of the spine. Again, look at him straight behind. It's quite creepy that you don't realise he's just running. Like, look at that man. Lance Henriksen just fucking back body dropped him, turned over. The film doesn't have much long left, does he? Oh yeah, he gets kidnapped for a while, doesn't he? Off to get brain sucked. Boom! Chucks him on there. There you go, back up the chute. You should know her to get after him, like. That's going to help me, that. So, red light's back. I love that. What kind of theme would you like? What colour would you like? What colour? So upload my video. Right, so there's no more clicking for me. I'm going to finish the rest of this movie up with. It's Back to the Future Wings Away. I thought I'd best start that. It's getting right late. And Jurassic Park is uploading, so I'm keeping them in order. Need Ski Patrol done. And then we've got this one, so yeah. 4 podcasts all going. One tomorrow with the guys. I would love the guys tomorrow. Like, I mean, I might have to twist their arms. Do Back to the Future 1 and 2, that'd be mint. And I've just realised something. If anyone's watching The Room, you can't see me, it's just audio. But obviously these are recorded, but I don't make any good idea for it. It's all about the audio. I don't bother about the angle. But I've been fecking around with the light. I'm actually going to put the light on red. Got the halogen light, colourful lights in here. I can reach where I have to stand up. If I go for red, I'm going to feel like I'm in this movie. And again, just the red lights, like it's like going up, and because I'm looking up at the posters, the lights are all splitting off. So yeah, we're going for Mind Ripper red at the moment. So yeah, Thor's got questions about who he is. His forehead's starting to come out. He's starting to change a bit. Again, it's a bit of a Frankenstein story. Lance Henriksen, let's have a look at Lance Henriksen's IMDb. I bet he's been in nearly 200 movies. It will not, like, it's less than 100, I'll be fucking shocked. Lance Henriksen wasn't Hard Target. 260 fucking film credits. I wasn't fucking lying, was I? The Unhealer, Big Dogs, The Rabbit, the Beans, Nosferatu's, Derailed. It's not the Van Damme one. Reckoning, Big Legend. There's been a lot of hype for that for a while. Anything with Bigfoot, I'll be watching. Detroit, Guns Are Gone, Born. Popped up in 5 episodes of The Blacklist. Wrath, Into the Boundaries, Needlestick, Lake Ellis, DC's Legends of Mars, The Unwilling, After the Sun Fell, Night Shift, The Sector, American Dad, Desert, Daylight, Out for the Chase, The Hamster, wow, Mind Games, Justice Served, All Hail King Jewel, Kids vs Monsters. Fuck me, I've never heard of half of these. Human Prey. I mean, this isn't an IMDb rant, so I'll just have a quick flick down to what he's mainly known, more credible for me for. Fucking hell, man. His hourly rate mustn't be that much. Monster Brawl, Jesus Christ, that was a fucking stinker. That's got its own very fast forward review, that Monster Brawl. Let me check that out. Mass Effect he was in. Chronicles of Riddick, Dark Athenia. Screamers 2. The Slammin' Salmon. Just watched that recently, didn't fucking recognise him. He Alone in the Dark too. He has. He just really does take a paycheck. I mean, when you're in a film with Steven Seagal, it's called Pistol Whipped. You know you're in for it. I might, if I meet him, I might ask him which film are you really, really, really not happy for. Pumpkinhead 4 maybe. Pumpkinhead. Abominable. That's a great Bigfoot movie. When a Stranger Calls. Fucking me, man. He has done some fucking work. Obviously, Aliens vs Predator. He was in that. Like, Mimic Free. He's just worked. And worked and worked. Sasquatch the Untold. I would have to get a Bigfoot film signed of him. So he definitely is a fan of the Bigfoot. Oh yeah, he was in Scream 3, he was in the X-Files. There's 1 episode, obviously that's split off to Millennium, which he was in 67 episodes. Dusty Cliff, Face of Egypt. Oh, he's just pulled his fucking ears off. Off goes the ears. Gone. So, Mind Ripper. So before Mind Ripper, Dead Man has got such a cult following in New Zealand. Nature of the Beast, The Quick and the Dead, he was really good in that. No Escape, when he's the good guy. No Hard Target was mint in that. Super Mario Brothers, he was the king. Jennifer's 8, Aliens 3, Tales from the Crypt, Stone Cold, Pit in the Pendulum, that was fucking terrible. It really was a stinker, that one. He was in the original Pumpkinhead. Oh, he's about to get mind ripped. Aliens. He's in the Terminator. God, he's in fucking loads. 260, I'm done with that. I'm going to go back to film. Fuck me. My brain feels like it's bleeding. So back to the red light. She's having a good peek down there, making a startling discovery. I don't think she makes it, does she? Again, you never really feel any fresh for Giovanni Ribisi. Or Ribieri, or whatever you want to call the fucker. Fucking hell, that's some good technology. Sucking up the juice. Unboxing the Highlander. You think what am I talking about? Just file and transfer. Back to the Future is on the way. That looks like the same set before, but they've just removed the handle what 4 ripped off. Spot scene filmed before and after that one. He does not look bothered, like. Brains. 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 I should be a stepmom. No. See, trim some out of here. Get it down to like 85. Take out 10 minutes. Make it a bit more punchier. This little bond in here. That she could have been your stepmom. She's a really tall actress here. Look at that. Get off that camera. So the quality of the footage keeps dropping a bit, like. I bet them sets were fucking hot, mind. I remember, if you've seen the tournament, the strip joint, it's all in an airport hangar, and it's all filmed in it, like it had its roof and box and all that, and it was so hot, man. Look at him. Now he's a baldy. Got that skull cap on. I think that's another thing he was talking about, like, look at how long his hair, and like, you're going to get a roll in that, and I think he refused to cut his hair off. You know what I mean? You can see the skull cap, and then iconically that's one of the scenes from the front cover. Again, it just looks like Kevin Bacon. I shit you not, that it's the eyes. There you go, just walking around with fucking brains. Bucket of brains and a fucking hammer and a shotgun. Survival 101. He's just having a nap. He's quite alright. For someone who's like never been in there, and someone who's just basically just been dumped, he's almost like when they've been fucking around with him, updated like the entire like infrastructure of the place. He just knows how to get around, hide every hole. You're not safe. I mean, I don't understand the 3 kids like going, where the fuck are we? We don't know where it is, but like 4 is exactly the same as them. Where the fuck am I? She definitely doesn't survive. There's not enough room on the plane for her. Fucking massive head now. Guy is fucking ribbed, like really ribbed. Oh, there you go, he's creeping down. Ah, slow motion jump. Ayah! And there you go, and takes out the 3 and then goes for the gun. Fucking chokehold, disarming her. Oh yeah, she gets fucking squished. Right in the back of her head. I mean, that was pretty long, big, like running throw, like. Guy's a beast, like, look at that double choke slam. Coming up, we're strangling them. She's dead. That. See you. He's becoming a sex pest now. There you go. Oh, she did. Oh, he's asleep. Right, okay. Fuck me, I didn't know what was going on there. See, what the fuck's going on? She's the fucking sex pest. Oh, she's still alive. See what confusion though, she died. There you go, he's out. It's still happening though. Look at him, put his hands out. That was a really bad edit to him. Like, show him going the wall one way and the other, not both. His shoulder barging him. Telly's not working. He's like running with his hands out like, raw. He ain't gonna get through there, man. You got fucking steel bolts holding it up. Oh, rods. So what's your plan there? Trip him up, hide in the cupboard? I don't understand. This is where the film reels falls apart for me, like. But obviously they've left some brains. Nope, we've got more CCTV monitor going now. Follow the brains. Why is she laughing in the background? I like it when they've made the effort though, like proper CCTV style. I hate it when they just take an actual shot and go, right, CCTV. They're like, well, no. Like see, like when you're putting CCTV cameras up and all that kinds of shit, it's like you're looking for the maximum coverage possible. You get like the most out of it, and like, so what if the character's not central in that? It's surveillance footage. You know what I mean? Oh, fucking brains. You fell for the trap. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a bald actor. That I want to see the front of his face. I mean, he should have been out there already. Because he didn't fucking look it. One final kiss, he ain't coming back. You can block them in. Like, dun dun dun. Going anywhere. So I opted for this should finish about 7, I think. Yeah, I'll go for about 7 o'clock finishing on this one today. Oh, he's behind you. I mean, it's not really a surprise, is it? Oh, she's just been fraud. That technique, that's the second person we've seen chucked into the wall. Stab him. Come on, stab him. Be a man. Oh, wow. Smacked him in the top of the head. You should have stabbed him. Oh, bear hug. It's going to save his love. There you go, ripped his neck. I knew he didn't survive. Dun dun dun, getting gassed. What's he doing? Where's the blood coming from? Oh yes, getting out the bullets. He's indestructible. Can't hurt him. Bless him. Bless that actor. But you wouldn't realise Giovanni Ribisi would be in this and go on to be a huge success. Like, he'd have a pretty big couple of years because he was in Private Ryan a couple of years later. More morphine, please. Oh my god, listen to the screaming, man. Steam him up so you don't see the skull cap. Red lights are back. Be aware of him. Be aware. You can see how hot it is on his face there. It's just like... You start to break down and crying a bit there. Well, he breaks down and cries, doesn't he? That's right. He's a great actor. Again, if you've never seen Boiler Room, check it out. It's class. Aye, Wes Craven, there's been talks for a while, Wes Craven movie, what was it, Cursed? And Killian H. Cole was on about a while ago. The fact that, you know, there's meant to be a cut version of Cursed with Corey Feldman's in and all sorts, and like Wes Craven, like, I talk about this in the booklet, and when you get with this, and like, you know, like, would you say, you wouldn't, I mean, he's a mastermind of horror, that's right, you know what I mean, he's had a couple of big movies, but like, he warrants some paychecks in and there, but like, again, he was a very like active man. His son even says he was never, you know, like mega rich and all that, but you know, he made a living, a credible name and all that. Dun, dun, dun. Look at him creeping around. Hello? He's got blueprints in his head. He knows exactly how to fuck the place up. Oh yeah, the boyfriend's dead and he's had his neck snapped. She might survive. I mean, there, it's the mother instinct. She definitely would be there. They don't want to find him. Yeah. Oh, that's the first guy. Missing the eye. Oh, there's Dad, having a nap on the floor. He's alive. Bless him. I'm having a fucking breakdown. Not know how to check for the pulse. He's gonna blow his hand off. I mean, that check his pulse, man. Come on. I check his fucking pulse, man. I thought one of them was a fucking doctor. He's alive. Again, Wildland Henriksen really gone missing. Again, it keeps his work schedule down. Do you know what I mean? Get him in. Again, while Thor decides to rip the fucking war off him. Oh, he's made himself a hammer. Wow. He has generally made himself a fucking hammer. She definitely gets killed, like. She gets killed. The sound of him gets smashed in the fucking face or something. So, I mean, look, he's got himself a fucking hammer. The pipe into the wall. Oh, and then it just fucking knocks out the fucking polystyrene wall. This looked great on Blu-ray. Again, anyone's a horror fan and has seen it, definitely worth buying on 88 Films. Hopefully you've got a slipcover. It's only a 15. Jonathan Craven's interview is great. I highly recommend that interview. I listened to that. I remember wanting to do this podcast for this ages ago, and I remember when I was looking to go, right, what can I do as a solo, as he's just hiding up there like peekaboo, hiya, just hanging like a chimp from the ceiling. I remember like he just fucking ran away with it like a fucking thief in the night. I remember going, no, I need to revisit Jonathan Craven's interview because I remember it being good, and then I've watched it again, and then like, no, get this done, and I've got it done. You might hear me double talking for a second. Unites Corey Feldman along with Zach Galligan from The Gremlins. It's all filmed in the same location as the Biodome. Oh yeah, I'm talking about Stormtrooper. Need to really update that. There he is, screaming again, fucking hell, just like fucking, just pounced her, like, get against that wall, get out of my way. Just fucking absolutely just annihilated her there. Bang. We're at the very end, near the very end of the movie. Fall off the aeroplane. It's had a fucking Red Bull. Uh-oh, here it comes. The penis with a spike. Wow. Doesn't that look scary? It's like, yeah, it's a bit sinister. Makeup's really good though. You can't miss, especially with that toenail. The gore and stuff, it's been great. Good old fashioned take one screw out, change that, give it a blow, it's fixed. Again, she goes, metal! Shoving it down the intercom. Again, running again. He is quite terrifying when he runs his mouth open now, yeah. Look at that. Fucking electrocuting his dick out his mouth. Oof. I mean, he would electrocute himself, really, wouldn't he? I'm getting out with Gentek now. She definitely doesn't make it. I'm sure, did she not go up the chute? No, the other guy went up the chute. Good old fashioned hand technology. They're out. It was pitch black opening that door. There must have been a separate door. It's just a movie. But honestly, it looks like it's been filmed at night time anyway. Just fucking massive halogen lights lighting that up. Doesn't look natural at all. Nah, it's definitely been filmed at night time, that. Get in the van. 180 around. Boosh. And boof, off they go. But he's on there, he's tracked him down. There's a lot of people I met in Bulgaria had moved to Bulgaria because of the boom of films. Again, like you speak an American accent and all this kind of character actors and stuff like that, and there's work there. It's like I've talked about this before on podcasts when people go to like Vancouver and stuff like that and move there and make the choice because at the end of the day, oh yeah, I need someone to speak an English accent, right? Well, this guy's English, he can act. Do you want him? And I often see movies and I'll recognise extras and I know fine well they can speak English. Not very good, but they'll see them standing there and they'll have like one bit of roles and go, there you go, or something like that. You'd be like, it's a Bulgarian movie. Spot them. I didn't get far, did he? He's after you. Dum dum dum. It's after you. She didn't even look like she was driving anywhere. Just shake the van. Headbutt yourself through that glass. Yeah, I'm just shaking the van, aren't they? And the background's not even moving. Gotta get mine ripped in the day. Actually, the van's not even moving. Oh yeah, he cuts off his mouth penis, doesn't he? The scene's not moving behind him, man. Where the fuck did the flames come from? Why is it now on fire? Did she shoot them? Eh? Oh god, this movie just needs to end. The van just exploded on the fire. What? There you go, they're in the plane. Oh, she might survive. It'd be a shame if she got killed now. I mean, they're on the aeroplane, they're on the fucking way home. And just gonna leave him there. Again, leaves it. His son's gonna fly. He was sitting in the back with got hair there, gonna let him fucking fly. Like, oh. I would go back to Bulgaria. It'd be nice to go back to work for even if I got a job over there for a few weeks and went over there to film or just to visit. I enjoyed it. It's a beautiful, beautiful country and some really, really nice people over there. Obviously, get ready because this film's not over. You have a passenger. Hiya! Oh, he's got her. What do you do? Don't pull her out the aeroplane, man. How is she made it that far? It's the shotgun. Point blank in the face. Look at that! I think he was stop animation added in that. I think it'll be a little bit more windy in that up there. So going back, it looks good. I think it can be 10 minutes shorter. Looking back at it, like, the film's going to be known for Giovanni's first movie. Although Lance Henriksen hates it, he never seems to really dial in a performance, even though of 260 fucking credits, it's like scary. I think I even discovered that when I did the Hard Target review. All 4 of these left in here, I mean, again, it's not like every single person's went on to be like quite big in acting. There he goes. Point dead. Definitely dead. You can definitely leave him like that and his finger twitches and he's off again. So left open. Yeah. He's even got a toenail bandage on his toenail. The toenail scene is definitely the most brutal scene in the movie. That's as grim as shit. There's a bit of a twitch of his finger. Is he breathing? No. And then twitch, twitch. There you go. Play that chord. And that's it, really. Fades to black. Cast roll. Lance Henriksen. Scott. 4 is Dan Bloom, Mark, Larry, Frank. Scott 4, Mark, Larry, Frank 4. It's like quite a surprising one there. In the film, Sofia, Bulgaria. So that's where I stayed for quite a long time, months and months. Still say that, but yeah. Again, I might have worked with quite a few of these people actually. Yeah, probably the names. See, Carla's name's really long and stuff like that. So yeah. Construction supervisor. Again, got some great memories of Bulgaria. One day I'll sit down and do the tour, I promise. I'm just going to fast forward this. It should be just the end of it. It speeds the text up there. So how many mouth penises out of 10 would I give it? I reminded myself that Paul Ray that I would do this. 4. I've got a bit of nostalgia again. I've seen this Kevin Bacon. It looks great there. There's all the practical effects are nice and gory. 10 minutes too long. And it's great to see, like, you know, again, all the casters went on to do good stuff for things. Again for Bulgaria. So 4 Mind Rippers out of 10. And Ski Patrol, I'm going to give it a 9. Yeah. So yeah, if you check out the 88 release films, it does come with a film, looks really good. Stories from the Outpost, which is I really recommend anyone checking it out. Hopefully it's on YouTube for Jonathan Craven. And then there's a trailer for Mind Ripper. I've been Stephen Monkey Mason. This has been the audio podcast for Mind Ripper. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now. Hello, welcome to the very end of the Mind Ripper podcast. Will you shut up? Jesus. Anyway, it's the next day after the podcast and the Blu-ray's just sitting ready to go back on its shelf in there, right? And it's dawned on me. I mean, I keep talking about Kevin Bacon, right, in the podcast, right? There. Totally looks like Kevin Bacon, right? Obviously this movie is called Hills of Eyes, free originally, or The Outpost on Mindsucker. And look, there's 3 hills and there's 2 eyes. So the hills have eyes. Never wondered about that cover. There is some gnarly covers out there, but them hills have eyes. So yeah, there we go. Extra content for you. Goodbye for now.